Hello and welcome to the Critical Cinema Club. I'm Sean. Now, regular viewers know that we love our Star Trek here on the channel, so we've got to talk about this new Lego set that's just been announced today. It's the Enterprise D from Lego, and it's certainly divisive, isn't it? So there's a lot of opinions flying out there straight away. We've got our own opinions on the channel, and I don't know that we necessarily agree on here either. So let's take a look at this. Now, first impressions, I'm going to say not great, to be honest. It's not the best rendition, I think. I think there could be better ways of doing the ship. I don't know if it's the scale, because I think it's the shape of the ship that's really going to cause the issues for Lego. That circular saucer section, very hard to reproduce in Lego at that small-ish scale. I say small. I think this is probably going to be, it's 3,500 bricks, which was around what the X Mansion was. That I have that as well. So it's not the biggest, but I suppose it's at that sweet point. I suppose realistically, the average Lego collector is not going to want anything bigger than what this is coming in at. But it's, the picture that got leaked a few days ago from the underside, that is not a good look. I would not have let that picture go out onto any solicitation whatsoever. It just doesn't look great. I mean, you can see the circular saucer, but your eyes are drawn to those straight, hard lines. And I'm not sure about this, to be honest. So let's go through these pictures. Now, from the top side down, I'm feeling that. That's looking pretty good, because what this picture does is it shows you that saucer shape, and you can't necessarily see all the little details that are breaking that up. And when you're probably getting it in person or close up, I think that's where your eyes are going to struggle with it a little bit. This underside now is the one I'm talking about. So you've got those really straight lines underneath the saucer, and it's probably the lighting not helping in this picture, because the shadows are there a bit sort of being accentuated there because of the lighting from underneath, I think. In person, it might not be so bad. But what my eyes are drawn to, I would love to get everyone else's thoughts on this. I feel like the engineering section, the deflector dish, is too big, or the saucer section's too small. I get why they might have shrunk the saucer section down just to, so it can probably stand upright and not topple over, which is what a lot of Enterprise Ds do. But I'm looking at this picture and I'm thinking that saucer section wants to maybe be, 20% bigger. Is that my imagination? Am I crazy? Would love to get your thoughts below. It seems like the deflector dish is quite chunky. I'll try and throw up a side by side. This might prove me wrong, but you might also see what I'm trying to get at as well. When I look at this face-on picture, I feel like this backs up my point. It just doesn't look right, the proportions of it. I feel like the saucer section should be maybe a touch bigger. I'm looking forward to see some breakdowns of that. It's nothing I can do today, but I do wonder how it stacks up against the on-screen version. The fact that it detaches is great. A bit of a novelty, because you'll do it once and then that's it. Cool that they included it, I guess. It's something you can do with it anyway. But when you compare it with, I'm going back to the X Mansion now, because that's my sort of reference point here for the size, the brick count and the price. They're all sort of similar to that X Mansion, but you can do so much more with that mansion. There's so many functions inside. There's rooms, there's little Easter eggs inside, there's little things you can play with. This looks like it might be just the ship, and you can detach the saucer section, which, is what it is. The minifigs, that's going to get people quite excited, I think. Personally, I know it's a sacrilege if you're a Lego fan. I whatever for minifigs, it's take it or leave it for me. I'm here for the ship, the building, whatever. Minifigs are a great extra for me, but it's not what calls me in. For a lot of folks, it is. So this is for you. So you've got the characters there: Dr. Crusher, Geordi LaForge, Riker with his trombone, which is amazing. What an inclusion. Deanna Troi, Captain Picard, Lieutenant Worf, Spot there as well, I can see, which is great. Data, Guinan, and everyone's most favourite character from TNG, Wesley Crusher. I don't think you needed him there, really, did you? But yeah, there they go. They're fun inclusions, to be fair. But the problem is there's nowhere for them to go. There's nothing for them to do, because unfortunately the source section doesn't open up, from what I understand. It would have been great. I don't know how you could have done it, but in my dream world, you'd have been able to open up the source section, have the bridge there. But unfortunately, that's not a thing. So these guys are just going to stand awkwardly floating in space, I guess, in front of the ship. But the picture that sort of sold it to me, spoiler alert, I will be getting this, because as soon as I heard the rumblings that there was going to be Lego Star Trek, I love Lego, I love Star Trek, I'm in. I will get it because I'm just one of those people who has to have everything to do with Star Trek. And I've seen this very cool, handsome-looking man playing with this Star Trek ship, and I'm imagining that's going to be me, but I'll probably look more like this when I'm playing with it. But anyway, it's I like the size of it. I mean, that's a good size. You know what? For its faults, it looks fun. It looks cool. I mean, I collect a lot of Star Trek ships. I've had many over the years, as Colin as well. I don't think it looks. It could look better. It could look loads better, but it's the Enterprise D. I need it. But I mean, I'm looking at this picture of the guy holding the underside now. That I'm sure that engineering drive is too big. It's too fat. It doesn't look quite right. It should be a bit more streamlined, I think. Anyway. I'm about to be proven wrong, I'm sure, but my mind is telling me something doesn't look right. What I am excited about as well is just the little shuttle pod. I mean, if they had just released this as a start, I would have snapped it up and been really happy with it. And it comes with Rolar in there, I think that is as well. This does open up, I think, and I think she can maybe sit inside. Yeah, so it opens up at the back. She sits in there. I mean, of the whole thing, for this to be the only thing that they can actually sit in and do something in is crazy. But it's a really cool little accessory. I could imagine this on my desk at work, and I think it's great. Hopefully, you'll be able to buy it separately. I think it comes with the Enterprise D when you order it. And what really pushed it home to me, I mean, there's some videos here and there that have come out with the announcement today, but the 3D Lego bridge, we've got Picard and Wesley, and it just looks fun in that sort of cheeky Lego style where Wesley almost crashes the ship. It's fun, and I could almost imagine them making a Lego Star Trek game or Star Trek show / movie or something. It's all. I mean, did Lego automatically have the rights to do those? I don't know how it works exactly. But you got Lego Lord of the Rings and Lego Star Wars. Why not Lego Star Trek? I'll be there for it if they do. But those have been my thoughts. To summarise, could be a lot better. And I won't miss. I don't hold it against anybody who says it's too ugly for them. I get why. It's not. I'm not immediately bowled over, but I need to have it. And negotiations have already started in the household about exactly where this giant ship's supposed to go. Stay tuned for that one, but spoiler, it's definitely getting bought, so I'm going to have to deal with it. But Colin, he's got his thoughts as well. And over to you, Colin. Let us know what you think.
That deflector dish is bullshit. I mean, I'm quite excited that Lego now has the license to Star Trek, and yeah, I think going with the Enterprise D is probably a good start because it's maybe the most iconic out of all of the Enterprises. But I think as a first iteration, I'm not really sold on it. I mean, from some angles, it looks pretty decent, but from other angles, it just doesn't look quite right. Yeah, they'll probably perfect this over the years with different iterations, but for 350 quid, I'm just not sold on it, if I'm being honest. I mean, like I said, I am excited that Lego have this license because there are iconic ships that they can do in the future. And me personally, I'd love to see them do an Enterprise refit. But I just think this first iteration of the Enterprise D, I do think it's let down by that deflector dish. Maybe my expectations are just too high. It's just bullshit.
So those have been our thoughts. What do you think? Are you going to get the set? Does it look hideous? Am I crazy? Or are you in as well? So let me know your thoughts. Let's have a discussion about it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.